The best way to start is to start before you're ready. Stay strong even when things begin to fall apart. Forgiving people in silence, never speaking to them again, is a form of self-care. If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lost. The most spiritual people experience by far the most painful tragedies, but this is precisely why they honor life, because it provides them with their greatest adversities. Choose your friends wisely. The fastest way to become better is to surround yourself with better people. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. If you are impatient, life will always be harder. Accept what is, let go of what was, have faith in what will be. Only if you punish the truth, expect to be lied to. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up. Love yourself first before loving another. It's okay if you don't know how to move, and start with something easier, like not going back. When I do help others or help them to do something, I'm doing what I was designed for. The responsibility is all mine. No one can stop me from being honest or straightforward. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. Stay calm and serene regardless of what life throws at you. Where the crowd goes, run in the other direction. They are always wrong. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Once a decision is reached, stop worrying and start working. If you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Your words have the power to build or destroy. People are not good. People are not bad. People are just people. Adventure may hurt you, but monotony will kill you. Being open and unafraid to communicate is vastly important, even if it's a difficult conversation. Cherish youth, but trust old age. Keep breaking your heart until it opens. You have to accept whatever comes, and the only important thing is that you meet it with the best you have to give. You don't need more time. You need fewer distractions. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. You'll never be sorry for telling someone you love them. Do it before it's too late. Believe in yourself, and anything is possible. At some point, you have to divorce yourself from doing the things that other people want from you. If you need company to be happy, then it will make you weak. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Don't focus on perfection or control. You are not in control of anything, and there is no such thing as perfection. Enjoy what you can and ignore the rest. Let's not waste any energy fighting things that are outside our control. Life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forwards. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. If you don't decide who you are, other people will decide for you. Follow your instincts, trust your intuition, listen to your heart, dare to travel while your knees allowed. Experiencing other cultures and experiences will give you a more complete view of life, and traveling motivates you to stay focused on your goals. Do what you can with all you have, wherever you are. You learn nothing from life if you think you're right all the time. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Never underestimate your power to change yourself, and never overestimate your power to change others. The chief trick to making good mistakes is not to hide them, especially not from yourself. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. If you have more than 3 priorities, you have none. Embrace solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Most of the time you have to swallow the pain and learn to grow up by yourself. You are responsible for your own happiness. Better days are coming. You won't always wake up in the morning with a heavy heart. What you allow is what will continue. Growth happens when you start doing things that you're not qualified to do. The past cannot be changed. The future is yet in your power. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. You get what you give. Walk lightly in the spring. Mother Earth is pregnant. The past is a place of learning, not a place of living. Always try to help an elderly person that shows kindness and a good heart. Also support others as you would like to be helped when you're old. It's never too late to do the things you've always wanted to do. There will always be someone who is better than you at something. You have to accept that fact and learn from them. It's something that will help you grow. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. If you can dream it, you can do it. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. The longer you live in the past, the less future you have to enjoy. When someone shows you their true colors, don't try and paint a different picture. Throughout your life, you'll encounter hypocritical people who only want to see you down. Just be careful, because these people always disguise themselves as your best friends. The noblest work of God is man. Who found it out? Man. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it's enough. Your deepest, darkest moment may be the best thing that ever happens to you. Catch a good mood. It so rarely visits us. We cry over people, but what about time? Time is also never going to come back. Don't make decisions when you're angry. Don't make promises when you're happy. Commitment is what gets you started. Consistency is what gets you somewhere, and persistence is what keeps you going. Avoid gossip at all costs. It's poison to your mind. It's not the mistake that matters. It's how you interpret the lesson. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. No matter how nice or respectful you are, some people will still talk bad about you behind your back. Never tell your friends your plans. Never let others know your weaknesses. Instead, always try to show up your positives. You have 3 choices in life. You can watch things happen, make things happen, or wonder what the hell happened. Do not listen with the intent to reply, but with the intent to understand. As you grow, understand that trying to change others is complicated. That's why it's better to focus on changing yourself first. Learn to deal with people for who they are, not who you want to be. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Don't say someday, say now, for someday may never come. Normalize walking some paths alone because goals are personal. Don't trust words, trust actions. Life may knock you down, but remember, you don't lose by falling, you lose by staying down. Release a grudge as if it was poison. Don't leave someone to teach them a lesson. Leave because you learned yours. What God doesn't give to you, you have to go and get for yourself. I'm not young enough to know everything. Age doesn't protect you from love, but love to a certain extent does protect you from age. Stop worrying about what other people think. Honestly, who gives a shit? Once you are born in this world, you're old enough to die. Tension is a habit. Relaxing is a habit. Bad habits can be broken. Good habits formed. You have to learn how to channel your negative emotions in a constructive way. The world around you is doing its best day and night to make you like everyone else. Sometimes the wrong choices bring us to the right places. You'll be alone in the most difficult times of your life. These times will make you wise, mature, and fearless. Don't stick with bad friends just because you've known them for a long time. Only a complete idiot would argue with a woman and appeal to her logic. People will always project their fears and limiting beliefs onto you. What you must do is build a shield against this noise so you can protect yourself from it. Experience is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. Experience is the best teacher. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. It's not about having time, it's about making time. Be careful with a joke. You may be misunderstood. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. You can make all the mistakes you want, just don't make the same one twice. Never overlook contempt. When someone views you with contempt and talks to you like you're beneath them, they will likely do you harm, whether relationally, socially, or physically. Remove that person from your life. Life will separate you from your friends, so appreciate each moment you have together. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The way you treat others reflects who you are, not who they are. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Someday, when things are okay, you'll look back and feel proud that you didn't give up. Only the disciplined ones in life are free. If you are undisciplined, you are a slave to your moods and your passions. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Never take someone's feelings for granted. You never know how much courage they took to share them. Your future is your past, which you understand. A sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Man's main task is to give birth to himself. The worst kind of enemies are those who pretend to be your friends. Hate an enemy, remembering that he can become a friend. Destroy the old you before it destroys you. Compound interest can do wonders. All of life is peaks and valleys. Don't let the peaks get too high and the valleys too low. The world you desire can be won. It exists. It is real. It is possible. It is yours. It's easier to get into a thing than out of it. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Things will get better, just wait. There is always time. The only question is how long you will make excuses and pretend that it doesn't exist. Your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Never fall in love with the same person twice, because the second time you fall in love with the memories, not the person. Only through our connectedness to others can we really know and enhance ourselves. Don't quit. Sometimes the things you are hoping for come at unexpected times. If there's something you want to do in life, don't wait. If you do, you might find 5 years have passed without you doing anything. You've survived 100% of your bad days. Your direction is more important than your speed. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. Nothing is by its own nature calamitous. Even death is terrible only if we fear it. In those cases, first you make a decision, and then you work to make it right. A chain is no stronger than its weakest link, and life is, after all, a chain. If you say you'll do something, do it. Your word is one of the most valuable things you can cultivate, and if your word ever loses that value, it will be hard to get it back. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Everything is good in moderation. Don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. Smile. Today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. The first man gets the oyster, the second man gets the shell. No single thing will solve all your problems, no goal, no achievement, no relationship. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. Don't let naysayers discourage you, because they may be projecting their own insecurities. Your past or childhood may be messy, but it's a great force in your future. Don't wait for the perfect moment, take it and make it perfect. The pain you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that is coming. You're unique in this world. Anyone who says otherwise is foolish. Your ideals, tastes, way of thinking, and attitudes form your personal ecosystem. Use your being to develop yourself personally. Don't react in anger immediately, wait for it to subside. A good life has some bad days too. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Trust is easy to build, but can be shattered in seconds. You can have results or excuses, not both. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Climb the mountain to see the world, not so that the world can see you. Enjoy every bit of your life to the fullest. Your compromises and sacrifices will be rewarded. Your education is never complete. It's best to leave things at the right time, otherwise you are left with too many regrets and complaints. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to realize it doesn't have to be that way. Use things, not people. Love people, not things. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. When you work for someone else, you have the right only to labor, not to the fruits of your labor. The only thing standing between you and outrageous success is continuous progress. Mastery of reading and writing requires a master, still more so life. Holding on to things will always make you more stressed. The people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Love is the greatest teacher. Most of your problems disappear once you start hanging out with smarter, more thoughtful people. It is not the path which is the difficulty. Rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. It's your road and yours alone. There is neither happiness nor unhappiness in this world. There is merely the comparison of one state to the other. Never settle for anything or anyone that diminishes it. You can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. What comfort there is in the skin of someone you love. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? Formula to live your dream. 1. Be bold. 2. Begin now. 3. No exceptions. You won't always be able to help someone change for the better. If you keep trying, there will come a day when you decide you can't do it anymore, and they clearly don't want to change. One of the most dangerous things you can do is believe someone's opinion about you. Going through challenging things can teach you a lot, and they also make you appreciate the times that aren't so challenging. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any future videos, please click the circular subscribe button in the middle of the screen. You can also check out more videos on the left or our playlists on the right. Don't forget to like and share to help us spread the word. Thanks you.